So we'll go ahead and get started. So yeah, we'll work towards side body stuff, a little bit of rotation, getting into the hips, hamstrings, all that fun stuff, outer hip stuff too. So we'll work towards a posture called surya, yantrasana, which is compass. So a lot of side body stuff. And as always, we'll spend these first few moments just getting grounded, arriving to this practice. Okay, sit up really, really tall, however is comfortable for you. Close the eyes or allow the gaze to soften. And then lift up through the crown of your head. Just notice the body and space, the breath. And we'll start off practice today with 3 deep breaths. Take a big inhale. Smooth exhale. 2 more, big inhale. Smooth exhale. 1 more, big inhale. And smooth exhale. And just continue to notice the body and space, acknowledging any points of tightness, tension, soreness, stickiness. And whatever's going on with the body, whatever's going on with the mind, just notice how you're arriving. Whatever it is that you might be bringing into this practice with you, totally okay. So just allow this practice to be of supportive service to you, allow it to meet you where you're at, but don't forget to acknowledge whatever it is that you're needing or wanting out of this practice today. And start to set your own intention for practice, whatever that might be. But we can all set the collective intention of allowing this practice to meet us where we're at today. Now, whatever your intention might be, just draw that towards the top of your mind. And 1 more round of breath together, just to share our collective intentions. Take a deep inhale breath. Smooth exhale breath. So gently blink the eyes open. And we'll still hang out in this seat. Okay, so in this seat, just make sure you're nice and comfortable. I want you to bring your right hand to the outside of your right hip. Tent up through the finger pads and reach through the left arm, so all the way up. Nice, take a big inhale breath, and then exhale, tip on over towards your right. So create a little bit of a side body stretch here. Okay, you can take any amount of bend into your right elbow. Go ahead and curl right fingertips a little further out. Yeah, nice. And then elongate through the left side of the body. So you're lengthening through the left and you're trying to shorten through the right. Nice. Feel the left hip bone really, really heavy. And then keep this shape. Left fingertips towards the top of your right ear. So gently draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then you can either continue to press the ground away from you with your right palm or crawl a little further towards you. If you need a little more leverage, then you can always float the right palm up. Feel as if you're pressing an imaginary wall away from you. But wherever you are, just allow the right side of your neck to be nice and long. And then make sure it's the left shoulder drawing up, down, and back in space. Yeah, nice. 1 more breath. And then make your way back towards center. Nice, both arms extend all the way up and overhead. Nice, exhale, left palm to the outside of your left hip. Nice, lengthen first, tip on over towards your left. Yeah. So go ahead and rotate the palm down. And then reach all the way, yeah, nice. So you're elongating through the right side of your body, and then any amount of bend into your left elbow. Nice. Feel the right hip really, really heavy as you continue to reach all the way up and over. Nice, 1 more breath. Nice, keep this shape. Crawl the right fingertips towards the top of your left ear. Use your right hand, guide your right ear towards your right shoulder. Nice. Yeah, so breathe into the left side of your neck. So no need to really crank on this. You're just allowing the weight of your hand to guide the right ear towards the right shoulder a little more. And the right shoulder draws up, down, and back in space. So it's the ear meeting the shoulder rather than the shoulder meeting the ear. Nice. Make your way back towards center. Nice. This time both arms reach out forward in front of you. Stack your right elbow up and over your left. Yeah, 3 options, either double cross at your wrists, backs of both palms touch, or you give your shoulders a big old hug. Yeah, so anything that works for you here just to accommodate the upper back. Next, first start to reach the elbows in line with your shoulders. Take a big inhale breath, reach the elbows all the way up towards the ceiling, create a little bit of back bend here. Nice, and then on your exhale, begin to curl them round. Draw the elbows in towards your navel as you tuck your chin towards your chest. Nice. 2 more just like this. Inhale, reach the elbows all the way up. And then exhale, curl them round. So it's almost like a seated cow-cat. Inhale, lift the elbows all the way up, broaden through the chest. And then exhale, curl them round. Awesome. Inhale, rise all the way up. Nice. Undo the bind in your arms. And then switch. Reach the arms forward. Nice. Left elbow up in the right. Same 3 options. Double cross. Backs of both palms touch, or your shoulders a hug. Nice. Same thing. Set this up. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Big inhale breath. Reach the elbows all the way up. Nice. Exhale, curl them round. Beautiful. 2 more, please. Inhale, reach the elbows all the way up. And then exhale, curl them round. Nice, 1 more just like this. Inhale, elbows reach, slight back bend. And then exhale, curl them round. So feel these shoulder blades separate. Nice. Inhale, reach the elbows all the way up. Nice. Undo the bind in your arms, shake it out. All right. So a little more shoulder rotation just to get into, shoulder opening, just to get some more opening here. So reach your right palm all the way out towards the right side of the room. Nice. Flip your palm down, so thumbs face down. Bend at your elbow, and then hand comes towards the upper back. Now reach the left palm all the way up, and then bend in towards your elbow, hand towards the nape of your neck. Nice. So here it's really easy to allow the chin to drop in towards the chest. Instead, I want you to feel as if you're pressing the base of your skull in towards your left forearm. At the same time, draw the elbows up and back. Yeah. If you've got the interlacing with your fingertips, great. If not, not a big deal. You can grab for shirt material. Yeah. But wherever you are, both sides of the waist long, chin lifts off your chest. Yeah, press into your forearm. Nice. Take 1 more big breath. And then gently undo it. Release. Switch. So left palm all the way out. Internally rotate. Bend at your elbow, hand towards the upper back. Nice. Then reach the right arm up, bend into your elbow, Gomukhasana arms. Nice. So again, you can grab for shirt material. I really don't care about the bind, that's not really important. More or less just opening through the chest, lifting your chin, so pressing the base of your skull in towards your right wrist, right forearm. Nice. Take 1 more smooth breath here. And then slowly release. Make your way towards a child's pose. So big toes to touch behind you, knees out super, super wide. And then allow the hips to sink back towards the heels. Nice. Reach the fingertips forward in front of you, rest your forehead on the mat. Nice. Just take a round of breath here, just allowing the hips to be nice and heavy. Beautiful. Next inhale breath, walk both hands towards the left corner of your mat. Stack your right palm on top of the left. So a little bit of a side body stretch. Head is still down on the mat. Yeah. And then like you did seated, feel the right hip really, really heavy. You're continuing to reach all the way over through the right finger pads. Yeah. Feel a little bit of a curvature through the right side of the waist. Beautiful. Inhale, come back towards center, switch. Hands all the way over towards the right corner of your mat, left palm to stack on top. So feel as if your left palm could reach a little further forward, so elongate, really, really reach. And then breathe into your left lung so that the left rib cage continues to expand. Let's take 1 more smooth breath. Nice, make your way back towards center. Press into all 10 finger pads, rise up to all 4s, tabletop position. Beautiful. From here, stack the shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Press down through your left palm, reach the right fingertips all the way up. Nice. On your exhale, you'll thread the needle. So draw your right palm underneath your left rib cage. Rest your right ear to the mat or to a block if the ground feels a little far away from you. Nice. Go ahead and allow the palm to, just to come down. Nice. If you have the practice of a half bind, you can crawl the left fingertips forward or left hand to the low back, or you can snake it around towards the right hip crease. But all of these are options, not necessity. Now to get into the inner left hip, I want you to extend your left leg all the way out towards the left side of your mat. Yeah, beautiful. And then press firmly down through the big toe, baby toe edge of your left foot. Now as you take a look at your shin, go ahead and take your right hand, grab anywhere to the top of your leg. So you'll roll a little deeper onto your shoulder. Nice. Continue to press weight, especially through the baby toe edge, so you feel the inner right hip. Nice. One more big breath wherever you are. You have a hold of your leg. First, undo that. Release the grip. So release the grip of your foot, leg first. Yeah. And then allow the left knee to meet the right. Come back up to all fours. Beautiful. Nice. We'll switch. So press down through the left palm. Reach the right fingertips all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. On your, let's switch. My apologies. So right palm down, left fingertips all the way up. Nice. Exhale, thread. So left palm underneath the right rib cage. Rest your left ear to the mat, to a block. Beautiful. Okay, so I want you to send all of your breath into the space in between your scapula, your shoulder blades. So feel that broaden. Sit bones lift up like you were coming in towards down dog. Same thing with your right palm. So either crawl the fingertips forward or take a half bind. So hand either to the low back or snake it in towards the left hip crease. Yeah. Yeah, that's your left. Yeah, beautiful. Stay here, or we'll get into the inner right hip. So stick your right leg all the way out towards the right side of the room. Flatten through the foot to the best of your ability. Nice. All right, once here, look at your right knee, right shin. Your left hand will grab a hold of the shin or just above the knee. And then you'll roll a little deeper on towards your left shoulder. Nice. Take one more big breath wherever you are. And then release the hold of your right leg if you've got it. Nice. Allow the right knee to come back to meet the left. Undo any half bind you might have. Press back, come to all fours. Nice. Take a round of cow-cat here. So inhale for cow pose, drop your belly, raise your gaze. And then exhale, cat pose, chin towards your chest, navel up and in. Nice. Come back to your neutral tabletop. Then tuck your toes, roll the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So first time here in this down dog, take a moment, bend one knee, bend the other. Get acquainted with this first inversion of practice. All right, as you come to stillness, feet about hip width distance-ish, hands about shoulder width distance-ish. Any amount of bend into your knees that you need to do is cool. So this might sound a little confusing, but go ahead and bend into your left knee. Swivel onto the right ball mound of your foot, drive your heel in towards the center line of your body. So it's like you're coming in towards a warrior one stance with your right foot. So draw the heel in towards the center. Yeah, right heel in. No, so the foot doesn't move, so keep it here. And then you're just swiveling onto the right ball mount of your foot. Yeah, drive it flat. Nice.
You need a ball mount to your right foot.
Yeah, swivel onto the right. Yeah, nice. Press the ground away from you, and then pike your hips up as high as you can. Nice. Keep that left knee bent, and then see if you can shift more weight over towards the right. Yeah, so you'll feel the outer right hip, right calf. Nice. One more breath. And then straighten through the left leg, come back towards center, switch. Nice, bend into the right knee, swivel onto the left ball mount of your foot, drive the heel flat. Nice. So you press weight through the baby toe edge. And then as you press the ground away from you, see if you can draw a little more weight towards the left side of your mat. Yeah, so bump your hips over towards the left. Yeah, nice. One more breath here. And then transition back towards center, normalize your down dog stance. Inhale, glide forward, come towards a high plank. So feet straight, yeah. So just come towards a high plank. Nice, level out through the hips, low belly stays nice and engaged. Yeah, actively press the ground away. Exhale, draw the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, two more please. Inhale, glide forward, crown of your head reaches forward. Feel the front ribs draw in, actively press. Exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. One more. Inhale, glide forward. Crown of the head reaches forward. Nice. This time, continue to shift a little far forward, so shoulders past the wrists. Lower your knees down. Nice. With control, bend your elbows back, coming in towards a modified chaturanga. So hips stay as is. Yeah. And then hold. Yeah. Pin your elbows towards your rib cage, so keep your butt down. And then with control, lower all the way towards the ground. Nice. Bhujangasana, cobra, untuck the toes, lift just your chest, dig your pelvis, pubic bone down, and then slowly release that. Nice. Sweep the palms back behind you, Shalabhasana locust. Lift the arms, chest, legs. So everything that'll lift off of the mat lifts. And I want you to pull the fingertips back, shoulder heads back. So feel the entire back body fire up. Exhale, slowly release. Nice. Slide your palms in your shoulders, tuck your toes. Then press up either to a tabletop or plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Deep inhale breath. And smooth exhale breath. Right. Inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, feet to meet your hands, top of your mat. Really nice. Halfway lift, really, really long spine. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Nice. Take a generous bend to your knees. And then as you do this, I want you to wrap your hands behind you. So behind your legs, rather. Nice. Yeah, so you're either grabbing opposite elbows like Mike here is. If that's not happening, then you can grab for your wrists. But I want your belly to hang onto your thighs. And then when it feels comfortable, slowly, just gently start to straighten through the legs as much as your legs will allow at this current moment in time. But still keep the bind. Head stays really heavy. One more breath. And then slowly release your grip. Nice. Hands flat to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. And then exhale, fold forward. Nice. 3 half salutations. Inhale, arms extend all the way up and overhead. Upward facing salute. Now press firmly through both feet. Rise all the way to standing. And then exhale, fold forward. Hinge at your hips. Uttanasana. It's halfway lift, look forward, lengthen. So hands to your shins, upper thighs. And then exhale, deepen the fold. 2 more. Inhale, arms extend all the way up and overhead. Press firmly through both feet. And then exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Nice. Halfway lift, really, really long spine. And then exhale, deepen the fold. Last time through, inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling. Press through both feet. Beautiful. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Halfway lift, look forward, lengthen. And then exhale, hands flat, step back, high plank. Nice. Big inhale, breath, hold your plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Awesome. This time you'll set up for a Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath your shoulders, hands flat on the ground. So I want the chest to be nice and broad. Nice. You can keep the palms flat or interlace your hands together. Slowly make your way towards a forearm plank. As you come towards your forearm plank, you have the choice to stay on your knees in a modified forearm plank or lift the knees to shins like Mike is doing. Feel the energy from the heels all the way through the crown of your head. Nice. Take one more big breath here, listen. I want you to walk your feet towards your chest. So pike the hips up, come in towards a dolphin pose. Nice. Any amount of bend that you need to do into your knees, go for that. But I want you to dig your elbows, forearms, wrists into the ground a lot. Nice. One more breath. And then walk your feet towards the back of the mat. Brief forearm plank. And then with control, lower knees, thighs, hips, return back to your Sphinx. Nice. Big inhale, breath, chest forward. So stay lifted, yeah. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Transition towards downward facing dog. So either go through tabletop or plank. Nice. Take a big inhale breath. And then smooth exhale breath. All right, inhale, gaze forward. And then exhale, feet to meet your hands, top your mat. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. So lunging salutations. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, Urdhva Hastasana. Different, slide your palms towards your heart, release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up, gaze up. And then exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Nice. Halfway lift, really, really long spine, look forward, lengthen. And then exhale, hands flat. Step your right foot back, lower the right knee down. So that's your left foot. So right foot back, lower the right knee down. Yeah, like this. Inhale, low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana, arms reach and extend. So lengthen up and out of your waist, pubic bone lifts. And then exhale, hands flat to the mat, step back, downward facing dog first. Next, inhale, shift forward, shoulders slightly past your wrists. Exhale, your choice, chaturanga or lower all the way. Next, you got an up dog, cobra or locust. Untuck the toes. Exhale, draw the hips up and back, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands, lower the left knee down. Nice. Inhale, low lunge, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, so you're half crescent. Exhale, hands flat, step forward, left foot to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, and then fold forward, exhale. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, press through both feet. And then exhale, palms towards your heart, release your hands to your sides. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up, gaze up. And then exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Really nice. You got a halfway lift, really long spine. Hands to your shins or your thighs. Yeah. And then exhale, hands flat. Step your left foot back, lower the left knee down. Nice. Low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana. So right foot stays where it is. Nice. Lift up and out of your waist. Feel as if you're wearing a corset as you reach and lengthen both fingertips up. And then exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Shoulders slightly past the wrists. Exhale, your choice, bend your elbows halfway or lower all the way. Find your back bend, up dog, cobra, or locust, untuck the toes. Nice, exhale, draw the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands, lower the right knee down. Nice, low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana, arms reach and extend. So lift up and out of your waist, front ribs in. Nice. Exhale, hands flat to the mat, step forward, right foot to the top. Beautiful. Halfway lift, really long spine. And then exhale, deepen the fold. Nice. Adding on, inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, press through both feet. Nice. Slide your palms towards your heart, release your hands to your sides. Nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up, gaze up. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Nice. Halfway lift, upper back engaged, lightly squeeze the shoulder blades. And then exhale, hands flat, right foot back, lower the right knee down. Nice, low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana, arms reach and extend. So continue to lift up and out of your waist. Nice, this time, right hand captures the left wrist. I want you to reach up first. One more side bend towards the right. Nice. So really dig down through the right shin. Anything going on with your knee, you can tuck the right toes. Yeah, but otherwise, continue to reach all the way over. Beautiful. Nice. Lift up, come back towards center. And then exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, your choice, chaturanga or lower all the way. Up dog, cobra, or locust on your inhale. Exhale, draw the hips up and back, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg extends. This time, track your right knee towards your right shoulder. Nice. Inhale, right leg up. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands, lower your left knee down. Wonderful. Inhale, low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana, arms reach and extend. So continue to lift up and out. Okay, so this time I want you to float both hands to the inside of your right foot. Nice. Go ahead and scoot the right foot forward and out. So toes will turn out towards the top right corner of your mat. And then shift your hips back, straighten through the right leg to the best of your ability. So come to half splits at an angle. Nice. So you'll lift the right ball mound of your foot off of the ground as you flex your right toes towards your face. See that the left hip is roughly aligned over the left knee. Yeah, nice. Awesome. So can you flex your right toes towards your face a little more? Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah, nice. And then scoot the right heel forward a bit. Beautiful. Nice. Take one more smooth breath here. Really nice. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. From here, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, listen. Lightly step your left foot to the outside of your left palm, but don't lower down your seat just yet. Beautiful. Go ahead and grab a hold of your ankles and then press your forearms into your shins. Yeah, and then lower your seat down so that they're roughly in line, or rather your sit bones are roughly in line with your knees. Nice. From here, find a little bit of resistance. Beautiful. So press your knees into your arms and then your arms try to resist that. Really, really long spine here. Take one more big breath. Nice. Gently release your hands flat to the mat, hips lift. Heel toe your feet back towards about hips width distance. Nice. Halfway lift and hand. And then exhale, fold forward. Really nice. Inhale, arms extend all the way up towards the ceiling, upward facing salute. Nice. Exhale, palms towards your heart. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms extend all the way up, gaze up. And then exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Nice. Halfway lift, really long spine. And then exhale, hands flat, left foot back, lower your left knee down. Beautiful. Low lunge, Ardha Anjaneyasana, arms reach and extend. So continue to lift up and out of your waist. Really nice. All right, left hand captures the right wrist. Reach all the way up and then tip on over towards your left. So a little bit of a counter stretch here. Yeah, nice. So reach all the way up and over, yeah. And then continue to maintain your balance. Keep squeezing through the inner thighs. Awesome. Inhale, come back towards center. And then exhale, hands flat to the mat. Step back, down dog first. Inhale, glide forward, shoulders past the wrists. And then exhale your vinyasa, chaturanga, or lower all the way. Up dog, cobra, or locust. And then exhale, roll the hips up and back, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends. This time, track your left knee over towards your left shoulder. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg up. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands, lower the right knee down. Nice. Low lunge, arms reach and extend. So continue to lift up and out of your waist. Feel the pubic bone lift. And this time, you'll float both hands to the inside of your left foot. Nice. Go ahead and wiggle the left foot forward and out. Toes turn out to the top left corner of your mat. Shift your hips back, half splits at an angle. So the left leg doesn't have to be super, super straight. I want you to feel as if you're dragging your left heel towards the back of your mat and then right knee forward. As you do this, continue to feel both sides of the waist really long. So notice if the low back is rounding. You can tent up through the fingertips, or if you've got books, blocks, place those underneath. Nice. One more big breath. Nice. Go ahead and rebend through the left knee. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. This time, lightly hop your right foot to the outside of your right palm. Lower your seat down all the way as low as your body can handle. So this time you'll come towards Malasana Garland. Nice. So as you do this, go ahead and step your left foot back. Yeah, and then, yeah, nice. You can widen your stance. So if you're a little tighter through the hips, you'll be a little higher. If you're a little more open, then the seat will lower down. Like you did before, wiggle your arms in between your legs and then find that resistance. So arms press into your legs and then legs press back into your arms. So arms press into your legs, yeah, on the inside. And then keep both sides of the waist long, sit up. Nice. Take one more deep breath here. Beautiful, hands flat to the mat, lift your hips. Heel toe your feet back towards center. Nice halfway lift, inhale. And then fold forward, exhale. Really nice. Inhale, sit down low, find your chair pose, Utkatasana, so your fierce pose. Nice, draw your seat into an imaginary chair, and then arms reach all the way up. Nice. Take one more big breath here, listen. Lower your seat, come in towards Navasana, boat pose. So as you balance on your sit bones, Feet can hang out on the ground. You can elevate your shins, or if your hip flexors are having it, then straighten through both legs. Yeah. Nice. From here, both sides of the waist really long. Keep the chest lifted. Bring both hands out in front of you like you're pressing an imaginary wall, and then lower to Ardha Navasana, low boat. Nice. Inhale, right leg lifts, and then exhale, twist and press your imaginary wall to the right. Nice. Lower the right leg, switch, lift the left leg, twist and press towards the left. One more time each side. Inhale, lift the right, and then exhale, twist and press. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, twist and press. Really nice. Inhale, come back towards center. So Ardha Navasana, press, press, press. Do whatever it takes, rise up to your boat. Nice, cross out your ankles, hands flat towards the mat, and then step back, optional vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Use the full inhale for your back bend, untuck your toes. Exhale, draw the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, take a deep inhale breath. And smooth exhale breath. Nice, one more big inhale. And smooth exhale. Awesome, inhale, right leg up and back. Nice, exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Nice, keep the left knee lifted this time. Squeeze your inner thighs, rise up, high lunge, full crescent lunge. Nice. So keep a bend into your right knee. Go ahead and scoot the right foot out just a bit so you have a wider base. Yeah. And then left heel stacks up and over the left toes. The left heel up and over the left toes. Nice, lift up. Both sides of the waist really long. Really nice. This time I want you to draw your right hand towards your right hip. Once more, you'll lengthen through the left side of your body, tip on over towards your right, maintain your balance here. Nice. So flip your palm down, reach the left hand. Yeah, nice. As you're ready, bend the left elbow, hook it to the outside of your right thigh. Allow the right palm to join, come into a revolved high lunge. Nice. So actively press your palms together. Yeah. And then pull your chest a little closer towards the right side of your mat. At the same time, you're drawing the left shoulder a little further up and back into space. Nice, take one more big breath. Nice, I'm gonna ask you to use your low belly strength. Hover your left elbow off of your left thigh. You got it. And then very carefully bring your left hand to the outside, rather to the inside of your right foot. Nice. Lift the right fingertips all the way up, hips lift. Nice. All right, from here, rock onto the baby toe edge of your left foot. And then bring your right foot halfway down the mat. Nice. Turn your toes out towards the right long edge of your mat. So supported side plank variation. Nice. Lift your right palm all the way up towards the ceiling. Nice. So flatten through your left palm. Nice. And then reach the right palm all the way forward. One more side bend. Nice. Take a big inhale breath here. And then exhale, lower your outer left hip down. And then reach the right palm towards the back of your mat. So right palm towards me. Nice. Nice. Press through the left palm, lift your hips all the way up. Nice. One more side bend. And then exhale, right palm down, step back. You have an optional vinyasa here or straight to down dog. So you can always skip these. Nice. Find your back bend. And then hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a smooth inhale breath. And smooth exhale breath. Beautiful. Left leg extends. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Keep the right knee elevated. Rise up, high lunge. So squeeze through the inner thighs. Feel the pubic bone lift up. And then it's also like you have an imaginary corset laced up really tightly as you reach and extend. Yeah. Continue to sink down low through the left knee. And then as you're ready, left hand, left hip. Lengthen through the right. Nice, big inhale. And then exhale, tip on over towards your left. Nice, so instead of bumping your hips, I want you to elongate through the left arm. So flip the palm down, reach. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. So continue to extend through the right leg. Yeah, nice. And then as you're ready, bend into your right elbow. Hook it to the outside of your left thigh, left palm joins. Once more, your revolved high lunge twist. Beautiful. Nice. So again, you're pressing through the palms, pulling your chest towards your palms. And it's not so much the palms coming towards your chest. And then you're using your right elbow as leverage. See if you can draw the left shoulder a little further back in space. Nice. One more big breath. You got it. You got it. Use your low belly strength. Hover your right elbow off your left thigh first. Yeah, and then right hand to the inside of your left foot. Nice. Reach the left palm up, and then you'll come in towards your supported side plank variation. So roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot. Left foot will scoot halfway down the mat. Nice. Reach the left palm all the way towards the top of your mat. One more side bend. So left palm still stays elevated, and then reach it all the way forward towards the top. So like this. Nice. Take a big inhale breath. And then exhale, allow the outer right hip to lower, reach the left fingertips back. Nice, once more, inhale, reach. And then exhale, lower the outer right hip down. Nice, inhale, reach. And then exhale, left palm down, step back. You have an optional vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Nice, find your back bend. And then hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, smooth inhale. And smooth exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Nice. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. This time, turn and ground your left foot flat. Rise all the way up to a warrior two. So arms reach all the way up and out like wings. So left palm towards the back of your mat, right palm forward. Yeah, nice. Continue to sink down low through the right knee. Yeah. So both arms up and out. Yeah, nice. Reach forward through the right palm, torso moves with you. Extended side angle on your right. So right forearm, top of inside your right thigh. Allow the left tricep to frame your left ear. If you have a book or a block, you can always place your palm on that, or if you've got the body length, right hand towards the mat. Nice. I want you to feel as if you are taking your left hand to your right rib cage, peeling that all the way up towards the ceiling. Yeah, create that length, and then continue to reach all the way over. Nice, one more big breath. Beautiful, press to your left foot, rise all the way up, warrior two. Nice, straighten through the right leg, and then reach up and back. You've got a reverse triangle. So lift all the way up and out. Feel the side body length that you create. Nice, inhale back to your warrior two, reach, reach, reach. And then circle the palms down, step back, optional vinyasa or straight to down dog. Nice, up dog, cobra, locust. Exhale, roll the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, inhale, left leg extends. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Nice, turn and ground the right foot flat, rise all the way up, warrior two. Nice, see that your feet are nice and wide, keep the lunge into your left knee. Nice, continue to reach, reach, reach. Extended side angle on your left. So reach all the way towards the left, and then set your left forearm top of inside your left thigh. Allow the right tricep to frame the right ear. Nice. So you've got one long line of diagonal energy from the base of your right foot all the way up through the right fingertips. And same thing, keep the chest open. Feel the right shoulder draw a little further back in space. Really nice. Take one more deep breath. Nice. Use your right palm as leverage, press to the right foot, rise all the way up. Go ahead and straighten through the left leg. Tip up and back, reverse triangle. Nice. Amazing. Continue to reach up and back. It's almost as if you're giving the back wall high five. And then come back towards your warrior two. Rebend through the left knee. And then exhale, circle the palms down, step back. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Full inhale in your back bend. And then full exhale, shift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Okay, smooth inhale breath. Add smooth exhale breath. Nice. All right, inhale, right leg up. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Once more, turn and ground the left foot flat. Rise all the way up, warrior two. And then right away, I want you to heel to toe your feet out. Toes out, heels in. Come to a 5-pointed star. Awesome. Drop the seat, sit down low, hands towards your heart. I want you to rock it out from left, right, right, left a few times. Nice. And then come towards center. As you look at your left foot, sit the hips back and then down. So lateral side lunge towards the back of your mat. You don't have to go down all the way. I have relatively open hips, so like I did in Vinyasa, I can come all the way down, but that's not the expectation. Yeah? So you can come up a little higher, your hands can be supported by a block or tent up through the finger pads like you did before. Nice. Take one more big breath wherever you are. Beautiful. I'm going to ask you to press a lot of weight into your left foot. Use your low belly strength. Rise all the way back up. Pivot back to your warrior two. Rebend through the right knee. Reach forward slightly. Tip up and back. Reverse warrior. So you got a little to no weight in your left hand. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, circle the palms down. Step back. Optional vinyasa or straight to down dog. Nice. Up dog, cobra, locust on your inhale. Exhale, draw the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Last standing, left leg up, please. And then exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Nice, turning around your right foot flat, rise all the way up, warrior two. Nice, right away, turn the toes out, heels in. Once more, sit down low. And find your goddess squat, rock it out, left, right, left, right. And then notice the knees want to buckle in. Can you track them back? So more weight to the baby toe edges. Nice. This time you look at your right foot. Yeah, bend deeply into the right knee. And then sit the hips back, then down. Straighten through the left leg to the best of your ability. So once more, you'll come towards the lateral side, lunge towards the back of your mat. So finger pads can come to the ground. You can place blocks, books, water bottles underneath the palms. Nice. Shift more weight towards the baby toe edge of your right foot. Beautiful. One more deep breath. Stay with this. And like you did on the other side, I really want you to press into the right foot. Rise all the way back up. Pivot back to your warrior two. So rebend through the left knee. Nice. Reach forward slightly. And then tip up and back, reverse warrior. So rebend through the left knee. And then tip the left palm up and back. Beautiful. Nice. One more smooth breath. Reach, reach, reach. Left palm extend. And then exhale, circle the palms down, step back. Optional and final vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Nice. Full inhale, up dog, cobra, locust. And then exhale, draw the hips up and back. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. All right. Deep inhale breath. And smooth exhale breath. One more, big inhale. And smooth exhale. All right, one more little kind of prep thing before we get into this. Right leg up and back. And then set up like you would for a pigeon pose. So create a number 7 through the shin. Lower the left knee down, but don't lower. Now I want you to lift your torso up. So crawl the fingertips back behind you. So left knee down. And crawl the fingertips back behind you. Nice. From here, a little work through the outer hips. I want you to dig your left knee, left shin down. Dig your right shin down. Now can you drive them towards the center line of your body? Nice. So keep the shoulders over the hips as best. Yeah, nice. And then you're trying to shorten the distance between your right ankle and your left knee. So create that isometric action. Nice. One more breath. Bring your hands out in front of you on the mat. And then just lower your seat. Rock all the weight over onto your right hip. Beautiful. Nice. So now you're set up like you would for Janu Shirshasana or Parivrtta Janu Shirshasana. Revolved head to big toe pose or head to knee pose. All right, so go ahead and lift your torso up. Beautiful. Now, instead of twisting all the way over towards your left, I want you to take a variation on this. You'll just fold over your right shin. So this way. Yeah, so fold over your right shin. Yeah. Nice. So even more. Even more to me. Yeah, yeah. Nice. And then keep your left leg straight out. Let's rotate this way. So sit your hips back. Yeah, I want this left sit bone down. And then heel towards your groin. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Take one more big breath. Awesome. Go ahead and rise all the way up. All right, so just go ahead and scoot the right ankle a little further forward. Bend your left knee, draw your sole towards your groin. So that is your glute, so left sole towards your groin. All right, from here, you'll lift your right shin, draw it in towards your chest. Hug your sole in towards your left bicep and then wrap the right arm around. Nice. So rock it out so you've got your shin baby getting into the right hip one more time. Okay, so from here, we'll play in towards compass pose on the right side. So a few options here. You can take this at any level. You'll take your right hand, grab a hold of your ankle, or rather, I'm sorry, my apologies, undo that. So take your left hand, grab a hold of your foot first, and then use your right hand, kind of like move your calf flesh out of the way, and then try to bring your right leg all the way up over and around your right shoulder. Cool. Nice. And then go ahead and set your right palm down, and then flip the fingertips so that they're kind of pointing towards 3 o'clock. Nice. Okay, so stay here, or you can just try to kick the leg forward. Stay here, or just continue to kick into your hand. See if you can bring your chest from underneath your arm. Yeah. If that's not happening, not a big deal. Just continue to keep kicking forward. Yeah. Nice. If you are able to kick all the way, see if you can pull your chest, gaze from underneath your left arm. Nice. One more breath. Beautiful. And then gently undo it. Really, really nice. Shake your legs out. And then change back to downward facing dog. We'll do the other side. Nice. Big inhale breath. And smooth exhale breath. All right, left leg up. And then set up like you would for pigeon, but stay upright. Nice. All right, so walk the fingertips back. And then you'll still stay lifted. So like you did before, yeah. So a little work through the outer hips. Drag your left shin towards the center line of your body. Simultaneously, you're trying to drag the right knee forward. So instead of doing that, keep the left shin where it is. And then you're just lifting up and out of your waist. Yeah, so you're really digging into the front leg. Yeah, squeezing the outer hips, feeling that working, and then pubic bone lifting. Nice. One more breath here. And then release your hands back to the mat. And then shift all the way towards the left bum cheek, left here. And then continue to draw your heel in towards your groin. And then straight through the right leg. Nice. So lower your right sit bone down. Beautiful. Nice. So I'll go ahead and face you. With your right sole in towards your groin, instead of twisting and folding down, I just want you to fold over your left shin. Nice. Your right sit bone will want to lift, so let that happen. And then just take 2 deep breaths here. Beautiful. When you are ready, slowly rise all the way back up. Nice. Go ahead and scoot your left shin a little bit away from you. And then bend your right knee, draw your right sole in towards your groin. Nice. And then grab a hold of your left shin. So bend your knee, hold it in. Once more, you're rocking your shin baby from left, right, right, left a few times. Okay, so sole is in contact with the right tricep. If this isn't happening, you can always underhook it too. All right, so once more, your compass pose. Take this at any stage. All right, so you'll kind of move the calf flesh out of the way with your left hand. Use your right hand to assist the hoisting of your left leg all the way up and over your left shoulder. Nice. Okay, so this might be where you stay, totally fine. Just set your left hand down towards the ground and then flip the fingertips out towards 9 o'clock. Okay, hang out here, or perhaps you're kicking forward. Yeah, maybe you're here, or continue to kick all the way up and out. See if you can pull your chest from underneath your right arm. And then perhaps the gaze comes from underneath your right tricep, right armpit. Nice. You got one more breath. And then rebend through the left knee. And then release everything out. This time, legs out long in front of you. Nice, so go ahead and shake it out. Go ahead and flip so that your feet are towards the top. Nice. Okay. Okay, do that too. All right, sit up really, really tall. Any amount and bend into your knees. And then go ahead and hinge at your hips. So Paschimottanasana. I'm not expecting a grip, but if that happens naturally, fabulous. Feel almost as if you're driving your heels towards your sit bones. But at the same time, you're trying to lengthen both sides of the waist forward through the crown of your head. Nice. Let's continue to keep the breath steady. Start to decelerate here. Nice. Slowly release any grip that you might have. Rise all the way up to seated. Okay, so legs out long in front of you. You're still in Dandasana. Reach the palms back behind you. Fingertips point out to 3 and 9 o'clock. Nice. As you flatten through both palms here, take a soft bend into your elbows, then drive them in towards the center. Nice. So you're more or less creating a shelf for yourself. Lift the heart space up. Tip your head back any amount. So it's like a seated fish pose, seated Matsyasana. Feel the shoulder heads pulled back. Release the chest. Nice. One more breath. And then slowly release that tension. Just take a breath here. Okay. One more seated back bend. I'll give you the choice between a reverse plank or a reverse tabletop. You'll walk your hands back. Same thing, soft bend into your elbows, squeeze the elbows together. Reverse plank, you'll keep your legs straight. Reverse tabletop, you blend into your knees, lift the hips up, tip your head back any amount. So wherever you are in any back bend that you're doing, you more or less want to lift up from the heart space as opposed to jacking your hips up as high as you can. And then keep the squeeze of your elbows together to the best of your ability. Nice, one more big breath. Then with control, lower the hips, lower the legs. Come back to a quick seat. Really nice. All right, recline all the way onto your back, please. Beautiful. You've got one supine back bend of your choice here. So bridge pose, you've got Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel pose. Anything else on your belly? Hi, Max. Anything else on your belly that you'd like to do? So hands way wider. Go for that. 5 rounds of breath. Nice. You got it. Beautiful. About halfway there. Beautiful. And Max, watch it. And then with control, lower all the way down. He got clocked in the face earlier this morning. Okay, feet as wide as your mat. Knock your knees in together. So take an inverted bridge. Allow the spinal column to neutralize. Both hands to your belly. Continue to decelerate here. Take one more round of breath here. Big inhale. And smooth exhale. Okay, feet stay as is. Allow both knees to knock over towards the left. Nice. So you're either staying here or take your left ankle, hook it up and over your right knee. Allow the weight of your left foot to drive the right knee down. So feel the front right hip one more time. Nice. Any arm variation that you'd like to do, go for it. So your right arm can draw up and out like a wing as you'd like. And give in to Max and give him all the pets. Okay, keep your left ankle as is. If it isn't already there, go ahead and set it up. And then track both knees up towards the ceiling. Take a quick supine figure 4. So left knee, yeah, nice. Any grip that you'd like to take, but you do not have to have one. Just here for another breath.
Grip?
Yeah, interlacing the hands, but you don't have to. Behind the hamstring.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, undo any grip that you might have. And then from here, I want you to slide your right shin all the way across. So left knee stacks on top of the right. Nice. Bump your hips over to the left, knees will fall over to the right. Yeah, nice. So bound-legged supine twist. If this bind in the legs is not feeling good for you, you can ditch it, stack both knees on top of each other, and the left arm can draw up and out like a wing as you'd like. Yeah. Everything that's in contact with the mat, let it be nice and heavy, especially through the upper torso, so you have leverage to kind of twist and rinse out through the spine. Nice. One more breath here. Awesome. Come back towards center. Release the bind in your legs. Set up one more time in your fallen bridge, so feet as wide as the mat, knees knock in. This time, both knees cascade over to the right. Nice. Stay here or right ankle up and over the left knee. Nice. So you're already kind of set up for the side. Left arm can draw up and out, so you can gaze past the left shoulder if that's okay with your neck. Beautiful. One more big breath. If your foot is hooked over your knee, keep it. Otherwise, join us and then allow both knees to track up towards the ceiling. Nice. Any interlacing that you'd like to do in the supine figure 4, but you do not have to have one. Beautiful. All right, undo any grip that you have. Slide your right shin all the way across, so right knee over the left. Nice. Bump your hips to the left. Knees fall over to the right. So opposite way. Hips to the right, knees to the left. Yeah, and then keep the right shoulder nice and heavy. Jesus, Max. Right arm can draw up and out. You can cactus the elbow. So as heavy as the right shoulder is, this will give you leverage to just feel the twist even more. Beautiful. You got one more deep breath. Oh my goodness, Max. And then transition back towards center. Nice. Release the bind in your legs. Final to last posture, happy baby, Ananda Balasana. So draw both knees towards your armpits. And then grab anywhere that feels accessible. So I'm going to have you grab lower down your legs. Yeah. I want the sacrum in contact with the mat. Yeah. Nice. And you can rock it out from left, right, left a few times. Give your sacrum a massage. You can straighten one leg out towards the right, the other leg out towards the left. If you'd like, you're a ninja baby. Yeah. Awesome. Gently release your grip. Hug both knees in towards your chest as you wrap your arms around your shins. Squeeze all the muscles in your face as you draw your forehead to your knees. Okay, sip in a little more air here. Your final posture, Shavasana, corpse pose, arms out, legs out, everything really, really heavy. Feel like you are a starfish on the seafloor. Yeah, take up all the space because we got a lot. Or I'm hoping that you have a lot. And everything that's in contact with the mat, just let it be super, super heavy. You've got absolutely nothing to do, but just to rest, allow yourself to be still. As always, if seated meditation is something that resonates a little better for you today, you have that option too. But otherwise, just a few moments here to rest. When it's time, I'll guide you out. continue to register whatever it is that you're feeling through the body. And if your body's telling you to stay resting, stay resting. Otherwise, invite deeper breaths into the body. And rock your head from left, right, left a few times as you give your fingers, your toes a wiggle. When it feels right, give yourself a nice big old full body stretch as you arch up through the upper back slightly. Take a deep bend into your knees, then roll onto your favorite side. Come into a supported fetal posture, utilizing your bicep as a pillow. Take a moment before rising up, just to find gratitude for your health, your body, the ability to move to practice. And using your opposite palm, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. So maintain a softness in the gaze, allow the eyes to stay closed, hands meet towards heart center, Anjali Mudra. So thank you for sharing your practice, your energy, your breath, your presence, allowing me the honor to guide practice. Together we draw the thumbs at third eye center, lift the chin up just a little higher. And it's here where we acknowledge mutual love and respect for each other, this practice, this community. Thumbs to the lips to seal in the breath. And finally, thumbs back to the heart where we feel our heartbeat, and this reminds us our hearts beat the same. Blood course is the same. At the end of the day, we're one and the same. It's also from this place that we bow forward to each other with love and with gratitude. So to each of you, I bow humbly to Namaste. Thank you. Hope your side body, hips, legs, shoulders feel a little more open. And you got a nice max cameo today, too.
Thanks, Jess.
You got it. Have a great rest of your day.